sophomore, Briarwood Christian, 54%. Look for these two guys tonight, especially in the clearing game.
Face-off is loose here. It was Austin Oppenheim for the Danes and Ross Prince for the Hoyas as they battle along the sideline here. Loose ball picked up by the Hoyas, and they've got a chance. Smith gobbles that up for his first save, and he'll start the clear for the Danes. Bayman at X has his defender hung up. Tough angle shot there as Bayman feeds it on the wing, and they get that ball in tight. And that first goal of the game for the Hoyas.
Oh, that was a beautiful feed by Fulton Bayman. I don't know who the recipient was. I didn't quite see it, but the number, but wow, as you said, what a tight window that he fed into.
Take a look on the replay.
You can see it right here.
Finger was covering him. Was that Ray?
No, that's him. As you mentioned earlier, Tess, look for UAlbany to go against those short sticks and break them down and cause a slide. And then they've got to move the ball quickly. Beautiful pass inside.
Nice,
even better save by Anderson Moore. Wow.
Ryan Doherty on the wing. This is where Carroll's dangerous. He loves to work that wing. You can see there, he's able to snipe one from the alley as Aiden Carroll picks up the goal from his sweet spot.
You just said it, Tess.
Carroll loves to invert. Sorry, Tom. Loves to invert up top really well. This is an offense that's got two quarterbacks. You've got X and you've got.
Got the short stick on. Great defense by Connor Finger, but at the end of the day, great point when you talk about turnovers. It's not necessarily the number of turnovers, it's caused turnovers that makes a difference. Now there's the double team right there. Nice look, just can't convert on swinging the ball to the.
Got a little cat and mouse game going on, possible substitutions. They've got O'Keefe over the midfield here. The ball's at X right now with Bayman. Aiden Carroll dishes and dumps right down to the crease for the third goal here, and they pick up an easy one on the crease. UAlbany's had no slide there, and Brady Smith was hung out to dry there on that one.
Absolutely. UAlbany got caught, didn't get the slide to come over. Carroll broke him down from the wing and was able to go down.
You'll see it's way too easy for Carroll to get topside there. There's no help. Albany needs a good look here to get on the board. Down 3-0 with 8:47 to play. Jackson Palem has a shorty. He's inverted behind. Nice trail check there. The Danes are able to pick that back up. Pfeiffer takes it to the middle and stings the top corner as he came to the middle of the field. Alex Pfeiffer gets the Danes on the board, 3-1.
That's
Georgetown.
Big one runner for sure with some high heat. Look right there, just that little redodge. Got just a little bit over top and a beautiful shot coming right in front of the 6x6.
It's Pfeiffer's 5th goal on the season. Whitcomb backs up, 44 to go here as the rain comes down at Casey Stadium. Nice check right there as Whitcomb is dislodged from ball.
That was Robert Plath. Beautiful cause turnover. Excellent opportunity there, just missed the cage.
Haddon marks up underneath, but Owen Horning's able to get underneath him and get topside, and he puts that ball in the back of the net. We've got a timeout here. 4-1 Georgetown with 4:42 to play here in the first. You can see here he gets topside, spins back underneath, way too easy. Ball starts on the wing. Bayman turns the corner, feeds it up top to the wing. Carroll stings it left-handed. Nice shot there as you saw some good ball movement there by the Hoyas. The ball went from one side of the field to the other side of the field pretty quick. And then it got in Carroll's stick. It wasn't there very long as we watch on this replay as Aiden Carroll picks up his second goal.
You can see Bayman right there. There's the quick swing, and then a beautiful shot by number 12, Aiden Carroll, who, like you said, we highlighted at the beginning.
Gets to the middle of the field, swings it to the left side. Nice feed into the middle, gets through. Aiden Carroll is the beneficiary of an errant pass gone wrong. Right place, right time as he picks up the hat trick. As that ball was intended for the middle, it got deflected, got through, and Carroll found himself wide open on that right wing, and he's not going to miss many of those. So we take a look on this replay here as that loads up.
You can see Bayman right there, and then a fortuitous bounce for Carroll. And Carroll's impressive because whether it's right-handed or left-handed, he attack the short sticks.
Nice shot, nice save as Fulton Bayman went behind his back there, and Brady Smith was up to the task as he knocks that down, clearing at an 88% coming into this game on the flip side. Richmond behind. Looks in front, hits Doherty, and Doherty's able to get the quick stick on cage to beat Anderson Moore. The Danes pick up their second goal as Ryan Doherty gets his first.
Silas Richmond, 10 goals, 8 assists coming in. There's number 9 right there. Just a beautiful pass to Wimmer, or to Doherty, excuse me. You see it right here. Goes right across. Ryan Doherty, beautiful job picking that up out of the air. Not only does he possess it, but he knows exactly where he's going with it. No chance. More time and room with their hands free.
Yeah, they've definitely had a couple of good step-down shots. Speaking of a step-down shot right there, Alex Pfeiffer had one. That one's gobbled up by Moore. Moore starts to clear. He's probably one of the best clearing goalies in Division I. He's someone you want to watch on the clear. As UAlbany gets caught in transition, as that ball comes right down the middle. Moore's able to get it right to a pole over the midfield line, able to bring it right down the heart of the defense.
That was Charlie McGurin, number 37, the long pole. Took the pass from Moore and was able to get it in deep. You see it right here. There's McGurin. He goes inside, and number 2, Bayman, does his job, shows his experience. Real nice transition goal. UAlbany out in nice defensive rotation by the Great Danes.
Caesar down low. That ball is stopped by Smith. We've got in the crease for Georgetown. And the Danes seeing what he can do there. He reverses it back up top. Horning has it as he comes down the left side. Spins back, loses it. UAlbany picks it up. That'll blow the whistle. Georgetown will get their second opportunity at a man up here in this first half.
Owen Horning there, nice job coming downhill. Just had the ball come out of his stick. But they've been able to, Georgetown offensively has been able to just get a step on the Albany defenders who've been overrunning a little bit, and their slides have been coming late. Last time, though, we had a real excellent defense by UAlbany. The 2 short stick D-middies are Finger and LaPietro. Now, once again there, got to be able to find space after picking up that ground ball.
Finger comes away with it through a big huddle there, and he brings it across the timeline.
They've got numbers. See if they want to go early.
Got a pole down there. UAlbany will switch this up here and get their offense on right here. Doherty to Whitcomb up top, to Wimmer. Richmond. Surprised there wasn't a flag right there. We're going to play on push, though.
Wow, I'm surprised also. Yep.
So no call on that right there, but we had a UAlbany player in the crease. Georgetown ball, and Georgetown starts the quick whistle and brings it right up. Brady Smith gobbles that up, and he's got a break. In addition, as Brady Smith gets back into the cage, they were pretty close to keeping Georgetown from getting over the timeline. Just made it by 2 seconds. A little bit more pressure there. Brady Smith gives him that opportunity. He's a very athletic goalie. He can come out of the cage, get back in as need to. UAlbany's going to have to mix some things up here to try to get some more possessions. The ball is checked out nicely there. We got a timeout. We had a timeout with possession before the loss there. And the Georgetown Hoyas will take their first time out of the
Nice
first half here.
nice time out there, Tess, by Coach Warren.
You saw your player in possession, in trouble, getting double teamed.
AA playoffs. So this is a program that is right now playing with a lot of confidence.
Hoyas set up their 6-on-6 right now. Bayman works behind, guarded by Smith.
Bayman has got some real good quickness to him. Beautiful feed inside right there. Number 32, that's Caesar. Joe Caesar inside. Beautifully designed. The way they worked the ball around on the outside, and then Bayman was able to go left to right and then find Caesar inside. Nothing there that Brady Smith could do.
Bayman can break some ankles at X. Got that threat, as you can see him at X.
Right there, he goes left.
Dodges, turns, gets a step. Caesar able to lose his man way too easily on the crease. They get a fresh shot clock off that post.
I think that was Caesar right there, Tess. He did a nice job realizing he had some space.
Bayman with the quick step.
Wow.
Speed kills, folks. One thing you can't teach. Fulton Bayman got this ball, first step, attacked the cage quick. There was no slide coming, and he just able to put this short side on Brady Smith with a head of steam as we watch the replay here.
It's just beautiful recognition that he was defended outside by Neeson, too far away, and then he dives all the way across. Talk about speed. How about the explosiveness as well?
I think Neeson was expecting. We can see here on the replay.
Right here.
Yep. Quill dishes it, and then after the pass, it was pretty close to still having the ball.
Pretty close right there, yeah.
That's not a bad lacrosse play right there, in all honesty. I mean, led with the shoulder. Still 42 seconds. The Danes get a reshot. They get a reset on the shot clock, so they can take this down here. And if you're UAlbany, you've got to get a good look here. Even if the penalty's expired, you want to keep this ball down here and try to get a goal.
That was excellent right there. The timing of that just came off the crossbar. There you go. Beautiful shot right there.
Gets a little step down shot as he's able to find the back of the net. The freshman getting some action on the man up early in the season and making the most of his opportunity.
Excellent special teams right there. Extra man offense for UAlbany. O'Keefe, as you said, gets a nice step down here, and from about 13 yards is able to get it by more little front.
Looks like Austin Oppenheim is going to take on Wilson Van Buren for this opening face-off of the second half. Got procedure on Van Buren, and the Danes will start with the first possession of the second half. So if you're UAlbany starting this half right now, the biggest thing we talked about at halftime was cleaning it up, playing clean.
They're only down 5 goals, and we all know in this game it's a game of runs. They clean that up, and all of a sudden they'll be right back in this. That's a great save there by Anderson Moore.
Nice look as Richmond took that feed at the high crease, was able to get it on goal, got it low, and Moore was up to the task to get his first save of the second half.
Georgetown on.
Just from behind, left-handed, swings it up top. Ray heads towards the middle of the field, swings it to the wing. The ball comes back to Bayman at X. Bayman gets a step, comes off, ball gets knocked down. Neeson gobbles it up.
This is what we talked about right there. Get the ball to the short stick, run it up, not have to, you know, one of the goals when you ride is to have the clearing team
Richmond's shot there got knocked down. Sorry, Tom.
Have the clearing team make as many passes as possible, and the goal of the clearing team is to only have to make like 1 or 2 passes. And here, as you've mentioned, is the athletic.
Good job on the D-switch there by Connor Finger. He marks up. Carroll on the right side. We talked about how he loves to invert. He loves playing that right alley. Nice poke check there by the Danes to get the cause turnover.
Beautiful play right there. Number 77, Jacob Smith on the ground. Just a little bit of a pooch pass there. Just kind of flicked it with his wrist.
Galco is open on the crease as he looked to get a shot, and he does. Anderson Moore makes the save on the pole. You've got a little toe drag action right there.
Beautiful toe drag by Richmond. Just missed the cage, though. Georgetown on the backup.
You can see Anderson Moore putting his nice job swimming by his defender, getting that hands-free and getting it on goal. O'Keefe has the short stick matchup here now. He's guarded by Jack Erb, the Siena transfer. Silas looking to feed Doherty. The pass goes astray. Anderson Moore gobbles it up in the crease. He starts to clear. No score yet here as we've worked pretty much through this third quarter. Still 9.
One of these teams is going to break through with a goal and maybe go on a run and either put this away for Georgetown or make this real interesting if you're UAlbany.
Erb has a chance to pick up the ground ball, scoops and misses. That's off Erb. That should be UAlbany ball, so UAlbany should.
Both goalies seeing it really well, tracking it well, and then also impressed with both of them in terms of their clearing skills and their decision making on the clear.
I think it helps a lot that there's no longer an ice sheet around Casey Stadium. The last 2 games, it was like a whiteout here. It looked like playing in the old Carrier Dome. You couldn't see anything. I couldn't imagine being a goalie under that.
There you go, inside look. There
Step
you go,
down.
number 8, Brendan O'Keefe. That's that goal we've been talking
They're
about.
waving it off, though, here, it looks like.
Nope, I think we've got an official's timeout.
Okay.
Is what we've got. That was a beautiful step down by O'Keefe. Gets UAlbany at 9-5. You know, you're just kind of hanging around.
That's exactly what the Danes needed. A little spark right there. O'Keefe, the freshman, gets this feed from Doherty right here. Step down city. He's able to put it off hip to pull the Danes within 4. Stick around. We'll be look here. Carino swings it down to Parker Emmett on the wing. Emmett passes to X. Back to Carino up top, and he heads toward the middle of the field. 10 seconds to shoot here for the Danes. Got to go. Silas Richmond trying to get there. Little behind the back feed to Doherty. Didn't connect.
Seeing some real strong defense by both UAlbany and Georgetown. Long pulls off ball. They're doing a great job of staying on the ball side, been able to knock down a lot of feeds.
Good pressure
Caesar's been a clearing machine here for Georgetown. UAlbany, though.
Good job. They forced it.
They forced it.
Got to pick it up and get ready to go. UAlbany able to get the procedure for failure to clear, a failure to advance. Nice job there as they created a little bit of chaos without being in a 10-man ride by jamming the middle of the field. Smith picks up the long pole goal right there. You talk about a little juice. How about it right there for UAlbany?
Beautiful recognition. Silas Richmond was calling for the ball, and when he got it, he understood that they had numbers, and he went inside to the long pole, Jacob Smith, and just like that, Tess, it's 9-6. Look right here. Here's the feed. Richmond understands the slide coming out, leaves Smith open. Beautiful pass, and how about that for a long pole with some poise?
2, 3,
Albany has had 2 real good extra man opportunities. Real good on.
So you talk about a momentum builder right there, a long pole goal right there, and now UAlbany has an opportunity here to cut this lead to 2 if they can score on the man up right here. The man up right now has not been firing on all cylinders. This is a huge opportunity. And one of the things to watch here, that's a freshman running point. He's got 2 goals. That ball's deflected. You can see.
Wow, look at the athleticism of Moore right there.
So fast. Nice job by Doherty to gobble that back up. Richmond tried to get that on goal.
That up. Beautiful defense there. Georgetown's number 37, Nikura and Charlie did a nice job there. And at the other end, boy, talk about a momentum shift right there. 9-7 opportunity turns into 10-6. Give credit to Georgetown, though. Like we said, Charlie McGurin soaked up that shot from Richmond, and at the other end, with his 4th goal of the day, Aiden Carroll. You'll see it right here. Time in room. Wow. Some high heat.
That ball had a vapor trail on it, Tom, as it was headed right for the top corner. You can see the seconds. Got to get a good look here. You want to get a good quality shot. Make sure you don't give Georgetown any transition as Richmond starts with it up top. Tacks towards the middle. And he's able
Silas Richmond.
Richmond able to get across the top of the box. He comes down, gets his first goal of the game to bring this back to a 3-goal game. Good situational awareness right there as you see
Look
Richmond
right here.
knows he has to go, kind of baits that a little bit, hangs it, lets the defender go for it,
High
Misses.
banks there for Georgetown. Tried to go over the top, and like you said, I think he definitely baited him.
Teams need a good stop with only 5:32 to go here.
We're back at that 3-goal differential test, and this next goal is going to put a lot of pressure on UAlbany if they fall behind by 4. And on the other side, the same thing with Georgetown. What a shot there by number 12. Goal number 5, Aiden Carroll. That's what you want from your graduate student. Your team needs a goal. They're struggling putting the ball in the cage, and that young man just fired that ball on the run and found the near side corner past Smith. You'll see it right here.
I think Smith is actually screened here
Yeah.
as well, because Justin Smith cut right in front of him right before the Carroll releases it. But no,
I mean, as we talked about earlier, the
watch
10-man
out for
ride.
a goalie goal here, because he can bring it across, and he's down the middle already. I thought you were going to see a goalie goal there, but instead he feeds it to the crease.
That's Fulton
He got
Damon,
offside
number 2.
though, so we've got him offside.
Wow,
That's
wipe it
no
out.
goal.
Wipe it out.
Good job by the refs picking that up.
This will be a tough takeaway for UAlbany.
Ground's wet too, remember, so people could slip. Nice little play there by Georgetown, just to get the quick feed and the look to the middle. Good ball movement to break that easy empty net goal.
Impressive
Georgetown.
job there by Coach Warren and his staff. They've practiced that before. Had a little exchange on the far side and just a little hesitation by UAlbany, and that was able to create the opening. And you see the feed right there to number 70.
And that's all you want. And Scott Morris has said that for years. I mean, people ask him, like, why do you play such a tough schedule? That's what you want. You want to get ready for conference play so that when you get to the America East games coming up, you've already played the best. You've played the Georgetowns.
Yep.
You've played the UPenns. You've played those squads, and you're battle tested and you're ready. Iron forges iron, and that's what you want. You want to be ready for those big conference games. The Danes started the season last. We'll have this team ready. It's a young team, but they're battle tested. They've done a lot. They fall today 12-7 to the Hoyas, but there's still good things to come from the Great Danes.
Well said, Tess. And you know, one of the things that we talked about early and often was their composure and just not connecting.